is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining today's vlog. We really appreciate it. Right now, I am the only one up in my house, and that's a blessing because that means I get an opportunity to get some stuff done. So right now I'm in my workout clothes. I got my cycle pants on, my padded cycle pants on, because I'm getting ready to do another bike boot camp. This is a new program by Peloton. It came out in addition, well, it came out mid-September in addition to the new cycle that they released. I'm pretty sure you guys seen like the advertisements for it and stuff. If not here on YouTube, definitely on TV. They have this new bike that came out, and it kind of has like a swivel monitor. And so in addition to that, they came out with a new program that kind of goes hand in hand with it. But it's also like something you can use on the bike that you already have. If you currently have like the old one like I do, well, it's now considered old. It works with that too. So I'm gonna get ready and do the boot camp. Today's boot camp is, what is it? It's a core boot camp with Cody Rigsby. That's the boo. I love taking his classes. He always makes working out fun. And I never thought I would ever say that working out was fun, because I am not like, I'm not no fitness chick. I was like, but he made it fun and enjoyable last time. So I'm gonna take another one of his classes. I already have the screen loaded up here. Got my sneakers on. We're about to get started. Oh, look guys. So Peloton, I saw this on Instagram the other day. This is my first time like turning on the screen and it actually showing up. Peloton's gonna have bar classes. I think that is so cool. It's their new high energy, low impact strength workouts, and you move to the beat of the movements. So from what I saw on Instagram, it kind of looks like yoga stretches meets ballet. And just a little fun fact, I did ballet back when I was like 8 years old. I actually danced at a performing arts school for about a year. And my last year there, I got to perform in the play called The Nutcracker. I was a little toy soldier. Yo, I'm like, that was my moment of fame. I swear, anytime somebody asked me, I'd be like, that was my moment. And anytime I watch Save the Last Dance, I'd be like, that could have been me. But when I was like 8 years old, I didn't take dance that serious. It was just something I did for a hobby. So when all my friends stopped doing it, so did I. Anywho, let's get into today's class. I'm so excited. Oh, his classes are like the bomb.com. I really wanted to do a live class, but it seems like they're all like later in the day, like during the times that I'm either picking up the kids or dropping them off, or during the time where I'm supposed to be working. So I was like, I'm gonna have to probably catch the lives on like my days off. But anywho, for those of you that are interested, when you're here on the little selector like profile, not profile, but when you go to select your different oh my god, I can't speak today, it's too early, your different settings and whatnot, if you're looking for the bike boot camp, it's not listed like up here in these little titles. You have to click on like cycle and then scroll down to bike boot camp to find it. It doesn't have its own little tabby thing. Like I use the app on my phone a lot, and on the phone you can pick which one you want, and there's a bike boot camp for the treadmill that literally says bike boot camp treadmill. But for the bike, I mean treadmill boot camp, not bike. Y'all don't, too early. Anywho, here's the class that we're gonna do right now. 30-minute bike boot camp core with Cody Rigsby. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so right now I'm about to strap in. I told y'all we got the adjustable thingies. I don't know what you call these. We got the adjustable straps, which in my opinion, if you're doing boot camp, this makes it so much easier to kind of like jump in and off the bike. So let's go ahead and get started now.
What's up, Peloton? My name is Cody Rigsby. Welcome to your 30-minute bike bootcamp intermediate core class. I'm so ready to slay this workout with you. Today you're going to get the best of both worlds. Thank you, Hannah Montana. We're going to be doing high-intensity interval training on the bike, and then we're going to be moving to the floor for some strength.
At me got one thing on my mind. No need to say a word. I see it clear, wanna have some fun. Yeah, I'm gonna rock your world. Just let me do it my way. Oh, I'm going slow from head to toe. You can't let go. It's the way that I love to love you. Side to side and check that ride. We got the time. It's the way that I love to love you. Come on, girl. I'm smiling at you. Don't even try to keep your feet on the ground. Yeah. So get your tickets, baby. Oh. Jump on the roller coaster spinning round.
Okay, so we finished that bike boot camp. I got a little bit of glazed donut going on here, but I'm gonna get ready and stretch, and then start my day. Skylar is awake now. She came in the middle of me working out talking about, can she have a marshmallow? I'm like, no, you can't have a marshmallow for breakfast, girl. I was like, ask Freddie to get you some cereal. But anyways, little Freddie is up because he has school in about 30 minutes. He's gonna start his online classes. So I'm gonna go ahead, get a good stretch in, get a good stretch in, because I feel like when you do that, it just really kind of like, you know, gets out a lot of those kinks and stuff that I feel is usually after a workout. Like especially like when I do, like when I try to do push-ups or any type of upper body anything, I always make sure to stretch afterwards because my upper body is weak and it's usually very tense and sore the next day. And I find that stretching really heals and relieves a lot of that tension up here. So I'm gonna do a quick stretch. It's like a 5-minute post stretch, and then I'm gonna get dressed, or I'm gonna take a shower, get Sky dressed, and we're gonna start our day. So yeah, if you haven't already, please leave a heart in the comment section down below and show us some love, or you can also leave a dose of positivity down there to brighten up someone else's day. All right, thank y'all.
At me, I can't believe it's been a week since last time. It ain't that complicated. Right now I only got one thing.
Okay, so I feel like I look like a bird. I just dropped Miss Sky off. Everything's getting stuck. So I just dropped Miss Sky off to school, to class. And oh, that's gonna be in the way. I just dropped Miss Sky off to class, you guys, and on my way pulling into the parking lot, I seen like a little bit of commotion going on in the parking lot here, and I was just kind of like observing a little bit, but still minding my own business so I could take her into class. But when I got in there, all the teachers and the assistants and stuff were talking. Right when we walked in, Skylar, one of Skylar's favorite teachers, was there, and she was like, "Oh no, did you see what happened?" And I'm like, "I saw something, I don't know what I was looking at." And she was like, "Oh, one of the parents backed into the administrator's car." And I was like, OMG. And I'm like, it's the car behind me. Like, you guys can't really see it, we're just being extra nosy right now. There's a car behind me right there, and she's parked so far away, like from the front of the building. I'm like, how did they back into her car? But apparently they were backing out of like a spot like what I'm in, and when they went to turn, they didn't turn the wheel all the way, and so the whole back end of their car hit the front end of the administrator's car. And I was just like, oh man, that sucks. It's early in the morning and you parked at your place of business and somebody ran into your car and there is nothing you can do. I mean, oh man, that sucks. She seems to be okay, but she like was like this, like this, like I could see her standing there like this, and I'm like, oh, at least nobody got hurt. You know, that's the bright thing. There were no students out here. You know, everybody's kid was safe, because you know, kids are coming in and out, well, going in at least. And so yeah, I mean, that's the bright side. Nobody got hurt. Doesn't look like it was horrible damage, but her I think her front light might have got busted, but that's like an easy fix. That's okay. So yeah, I mean, that sucks. That's the worst, to get in an accident in the morning. So anywho, I'm gonna be focusing on the road on my way back home, and I will catch up with you guys later today. I got some work assignments that I need to do. I got some online stuff that I'm working on, and I got a bunch of emails that I need to respond to. I got a lot of stuff that I got planned for the near future, and I'm so excited because it's almost time where I can share at least some of these things with you guys, and I hope that you like it. I've been working on this stuff for quite a bit lately, getting things organized and together, but I will be able to share some of these things with you guys soon. So with all that being said, I will probably catch up with you guys later this evening once I'm done with work and all this other stuff that I got planned. But I just wanted to come in, say what's up. I kind of think I did a little bit earlier today, and then that happened. But yeah, so catch up with y'all in a little bit. Y'all, look at Freddie outside. He stayed outside doing something to the yard, y'all. Right now, he is filling in these big gashes, these big chunks that are in our yard right now. Like, when I tell y'all the holes are like humongous, the technique that Freddie is trying to do to hopefully get the grass to grow back is called top seeding, where you kind of just put soil back on top of where grass used to be and kind of fill in the holes, and then hopefully over time the grass will grow back. Y'all know Freddie takes really good care of our yard, and the other day our new neighbors were moving in, and yes, we have another set of new neighbors. The ones across the street from us are moving in, and they were driving the U-Haul, and when they were backing out, they backed out into our yard, like all the way into the yard, like in the yard over sidewalk. Like, I don't know how they did that, but they did. And when they pulled out, they pulled chunks of our grass out with them, and like it looks really bad, guys. They felt really bad. This was our first encounter with them. They came knocking on the door and was like, hey guys, we want to apologize, we accidentally, you know, messed up your yard a little bit. And they offered to like pay to fix it and all that. And Freddie was like, no, I'll take care of it. He didn't really think it was that bad. And then while he was out there cutting the grass yesterday, he really got to take a look at it. And there is like gashes of grass missing, like chunks. Like they literally just took the grass with them when they left. So he's filling it in now, putting a little, what you call, oh, it's a gnat, so aggravating. So he's filling it in now. He has like, it looks like he used the whole bag actually of like soil to stick in there and fill in the gaps in hopes that the grass will grow back. And over time, I'm pretty sure it will. Freddie's a green thumb. He knows how to do that type of stuff. So that's what's going on with that. And yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on how it turns out. Actually, let me go see how it's looking. This is what happened, y'all. They took all of this. So this is what I was talking about when I said the hole was deep. It's like really deep. Like this was deep. Like how many inches deep was it? It was a U-Haul truck that took the chunks out. Y'all, I'll keep y'all posted on how this turned out. Anybody who need help growing their grass back, this is what you do. We'll give y'all an update on what it looked like once it finally start growing back. Okay, I'm back in the house where y'all can hear me. The neighbors lawn service was out there mowing the yard, so I couldn't really speak to y'all. But what I was telling Freddie is we should have probably showed you guys what it looked like before he put the soil in. I mean, it looks bad. Don't get me wrong, it already looked bad, but he said it looked worse than that before he put the soil in. He said he literally was able to stick his foot in the hole, and I was like, your whole foot? He said his whole foot was in the hole, and it was a really deep hole. So the reason that he's deciding to do the top seeding method is because even if he were to buy grass to put over it, he still would have had to put soil in to fill in the gap, because they took grass and dirt. Like, I was like, dang. He said it was a huge, one of those really big, huge U-Haul trucks. And the guy told Freddie, because Freddie was the one, Freddie was the one that talked to them. I still haven't met the new neighbors. But he said the husband had came over and said something to him the other day, just letting him know that he did it and he was apologizing for it. And he said the guy was like very apologetic about it. And at the time, Freddie was like, oh, you know, it was no big deal. But he said as he started to look at it, he was like, oh shoot, like they took my yard. So yeah, so we're trying to get that fixed. And I hope that it doesn't take too long to get right, because that kind of looks like an eyesore for our yard. And so anyways, Freddie's a green thumb. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to get the grass to grow back in no time. And with all the rain that we've been having lately, everything should be growing back. Everything should be blossoming during this time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if any of you have like yard issues or anything like that where you're trying to grow your grass back, he can help you out with that, because he did our entire landscaping in our backyard. And you know, y'all seen what he did with the calusias. And I told him, I said, you should probably start like your own little gardening channel or something like that, where you give your little tips and stuff, because he's pretty good with it. Anywho, back to my work. All right, Freddie is in the backyard now, mulching up the trees, getting it look all nice out here. Well, he did a really good job. Since I was talking about the backyard, I wanted to show you guys, just in case it's some of you first time here. This is the landscaping that Freddie did when we got our pool built. They pretty much ripped up all the dirt, the grass, everything that was back here, and we were left with just dirt all along the sides. So Freddie and I went and bought some pallets of grass, and we put grass down here along the sides, and we also went to a local nursery and picked up some calusias to add along for privacy. And we're still not done yet. We're gonna add some more type of privacy hedges here, but a little bit more decorative kind along the back fence. In the upcoming weeks, when the weather, you know, gets a little better and we can actually take our time and get the plants. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk over him. Our neighbors moved to the back of their yard now. But anyways, Freddie also planted these trees too that you see here in the back. And it looks really good. The pool looks really good too. It's like glistening off the sun. When Skylar gets out of school today, if it's not raining, hopefully it's not raining, because this is beautiful. Maybe we can take a minute and get in with her. But yeah, also if it's not raining, we'll be able to take this cover off and make some s'mores. I've been talking about it all week. And Skylar woke up with s'mores on the brain, asking for marshmallows for breakfast.
Alright, man.
I told him you should get a little gardening channel. It would do you some good. You like being out here working with your hands and stuff.
Wow.
Remember what you said when we bought our first house?
What?
How you couldn't wait until you could get out in your own yard and do what you want? You redid the front and the backyard in that house. We didn't have any grass, I don't think, in that yard. Not in the front. Yeah? It does look nice. I like the way it looks like right now when the sun is coming up, but it's not all the way out yet, so there's still a little bit of shade, you know? And the time is changing. Even though it hasn't went back yet, it is changing, because normally the sun would have been beating on you right now. Like it would have been covering the whole pool, but it's only covering right here. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to take the hat off. There's a new segment on the channel called Gardening with Freddie.
Gardening.
Okay, landscaping with Freddie. What you call it? What's that guy you be watching on YouTube that be doing all the yard stuff?
Landscape nut.
What's his name?
No, I don't care nothing.
Yeah, that's what you are. You always out here messing with stuff.